So this is Adam, and he has been working on Chuck's crew for about 2 weeks, and he's come a long ways. He's learned how to dig, learned how to install. So now what we're going to do is actually give Adam a test. And this is a test that we like to give to all the employees. And what I'm going to have him do is install a downspout drain using Schedule 40 PVC. And we're going to critique that. We're going to score him. And I'll let you score him as well. So after you watch the video, let's take a look and see exactly how Adam did on his first install. So for this test, I told Adam he has 1 hour to complete this install. So let's see how he did.
Hi, this is Adam with Apple Drains. Today we're going to be installing a downspout. We're going to extend it for about 10 more feet out. First thing we're doing today, we're going to remove the plants and push the mulch out the way before we start digging. You want to be sure to pull your mulch a good distance back so it's not in the way of making your trench. Alright? Then we're going to dig around this plant to make sure we get it out of our way so we're not trying to dig around it. Now you want to lay out the tarp so we can pile the dirt up on it. This customer wants us to run Schedule 40 PVC, so we're going to lay it out so we can start cutting the sod beside it. Alright, when cutting the sod, you got to be a shovel wide, so you want to make sure you're a couple inches off from the PVC pipe. All we're doing now is extending the line, and we're going to place the pop out up here so it isn't so close to the home. Alright. When digging your trench, you always want to dig backwards, but this is not the right way to dig. The correct way of digging, you always want to use your strong foot so you can sink it down. Now I'm going to remove this old pipe by just moving some of the soil by scraping the top, and then should be able to just lift it out of there. Now you want to slowly move the pipe up. Extending this today is because obviously you can see the water. The pipe was ran uphill when it was first placed. As you can see, there's a 90 that's below the sprinkler line, so we have to remove this first before installing it. Now we want to widen the trench to where it meets where I've already dug. Now you want to clean the bottom of your trench. So you want to get down to the bottom Just flatten your shovel out and use your body weight to push it through. Now we're placing the 90 at the bottom of the trench, and we're going to measure out from the 90 to your downspout to see how long of PVC pipe you need. Next, I'm going to transfer the measurement to the piece of pipe I'm going to be cutting. Now the end where you cut, you want to be sure you clean off your burrs. And then we're going to place it down in your 90 and test it and make sure it's the right fitting. Next, we're going to be putting our primer and glue on. You want to be sure you have both sides of the couplings cleaned out, no sand in them.
So I can see it.
This is what you have to go from your Schedule 40 PVC to your thin wall PVC. You need your coupling. This is your Schedule 40 coupling. And then you have an adapter that goes from 40 to thin wall. Then you have your thin wall. Then you go to your thin wall pop-up. Coupling on this side has already been glued. So now we wanted to glue it to the section. Then you just place your coupling on the Schedule 4 PVC. What you have to go from your Schedule 40 PVC to your thin wall PVC. You need your coupling. This is your Schedule 40 coupling. And then you have an adapter that goes from 40 to thin wall. Then you have your thin wall. Then you go to your thin wall pop-up. Then you just place your coupling on the Schedule 4 PVC.
Glue.
Now we're going down from Schedule 40 to thin wall with an adapter. Up. Now we're going to cover the pipe.
Okay, let's go ahead and score Adam on how well he did installing this PVC, Schedule 40 PVC downspout drain. Scoring is simple. It is simply satisfactory or poor. Prep work, moving the mulch and removing the plants. Satisfactory. More prep work, laying out the plastic to throw the dirt on. Again, satisfactory. Cutting sod and removing it. Not so satisfactory. His trench is not wide enough. Can you see that? You see when he's lifting up that soil, how it breaks the side? Removing the old pipe. Again, satisfactory. Gluing up the Schedule 40 PVC. Satisfactory. He has good fall on the line. Satisfactory. Showing and explaining how you have to adapt from Schedule 40 to thin wall. Again, satisfactory. Gluing up the pop-up and showing how to install. Satisfactory. Backfill. Again, satisfactory. Finished product. Well, the sod wasn't very strong. So again, satisfactory. The mulch is all put back, looks really good. So the one thing that's really wrong here, and yes, this is poor, there is no downspout adapter. Let me show you how to put a downspout adapter together with Schedule 40 PVC. Schedule 40 PVC is one of the hardest things to work with. Can you see how we've got a 2x3 downspout going into a 4-inch Schedule 40 PVC? And there's no downspout adapter here. So how do we fix that? So the first thing we're going to do is loosen up this strap. Open that up. Then we're going to take our Sawzall and we're actually going to cut this 2x3. Not too hard to do, but still. Reach down inside, get the piece. So in order to make this fit properly, we've got to put a coupling on here, and this is a thin wall. See that? Thin wall, 4-inch to 2x3, and it's just going to slide inside of here, and we're going to make this connection. So first we'll put our coupling on. Got to push up hard. Once we have it secured down into the Schedule 40, now we can reattach that with our downspout strap. So again, not really a big deal, but Schedule 40, it is overkill for any type of rainwater drainage. So all in all, Adam did a pretty good job for his first install. Go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what else you saw that needed to be corrected. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drainage, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.